Hello everybody, welcome to my first video on this channel. I am so excited to be here. My name is Arianne. So this channel is basically going to be a lot of pick-a-cards. Hopefully later on I will get into more spirituality stuff like the law of attraction and all of that jazz, because I do know quite a bit about that too. But today I wanted to start off simple so you guys can get to know my reading style a little bit, and I'm just going to do the question, what do you need to know right now? Because a lot of the times we just need to know what's happening in our life and what messages that the universe might have for us. Before I get started with the reading and choosing a pile, I do want to say, remember, please only take what resonates. YouTube is a large platform and there are a lot of readers who can read multitudes of things. So if something doesn't resonate, you can come back here, pick another pile, or you can go and look for another reader on YouTube who is probably reading the same question. Also, if you hear some noise outside, it just started raining, so I hope you can bear with me. So today I have 3 piles here. The first one is with a black obsidian. The second is with citrine. And the third is with celestite. I'm hoping I'm putting that in the right place. So go ahead, take a moment, meditate, and see what card calls to you. Maybe it's the first one you thought of. Think of a number, the first one that pops into your head, or maybe drag your finger along the screen and whichever one you stop on, that's it. So go ahead, take a moment, and we'll get into it. All right, so pile number 1, you chose the black obsidian. So let's go ahead and move that aside and get into your reading. We're going to start with the tarot cards over here. I will be listing all my decks in the description box below, if you're wondering. All right, so let's get into it. We have Strength. Let's put that there. The Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups. The Devil. And the Seven of Pentacles. All right. This is very interesting. So, what do you need to know right now? If you haven't recently been in a relationship, or if you aren't in one, you are going to meet somebody soon. I think you're someone who has been through a lot of hardship already, because we start off with the Strength card. You are somebody who has been through shit, okay? You've been through stuff in your life. You've had to face your demons. You've had to go through the hard stuff. You might have lost somebody. You might have been through a really tough relationship, heartbreak. You might have lost a job. But you're someone who's been put through the challenges of life so that you can grow. And you may have been very reactive in the past, but I feel like now you're learning to control the anger inside of you, to control the intensity. You're someone with a lot of poise, and that only comes through a lot of experience. And I see that you've been really wanting a new relationship. And if it isn't a relationship in the sense of love, it is a partnership, a best friend, or a job, something where you are going to connect with on a very, very intimate level. And I see that there is going to be the beginning of something new. And what you need to know right now, you're going to be entering a very creative moment in your life, okay? You're going to most likely start discovering a lot of the passions in your life. Now, I want you to be careful if you do meet a person, okay? I'm not saying they're not the devil, so don't be afraid. But what might happen is the Two of Cups is a very beautiful card. It's a soulmate card. To me, it's like the lower level lovers card. But even sometimes I see the Two of Cups even more as equals. I think that this relationship, this partnership that is going to be coming through is something that's going to be really, really, really intense. And it might consume you to the point where you start to let go a little bit of all this hard work you've done. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't put a lid on it, in the sense that you don't need to get overwhelmed. okay? Because I have a feeling if this is a relationship or a partnership that's coming in, it's going to be so good and so much of what you've been wanting and needing that you're going to allow yourself to get really swept up in it. You're going to be like, oh, thank God it's here. I'm so excited. And you're going to spend every moment with this person, or you're going to allow your job to take up all of your time. And you're going to be really, really excited, but you're going to start to get really, really tired. And what you don't want to happen is you don't want this passion to turn into just a job, okay? Because a lot of relationships, that's the way they lose their flame. That's how they lose their spark. You get so consumed in one another that eventually every single day is spent with that person, or every single day is spent with that job, and it soon becomes tedious. You get tired. There's no more excitement. And I think that you really need to be careful that this doesn't happen here, because whatever this is so much potential, and you've grown so much as a person that you can't let it come into your life and completely destroy this whole foundation you've created, because you've been through a tower moment. You've been through something difficult, and you've rebuilt yourself in the best way possible. And this is a good thing that's coming in, but you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, that you're taking care of your life, your family, if you have to. If you have any other responsibilities, make sure that you're making time for that, and you're not just being all consumed by the good. All right, let's see what we have with your oracle cards. We have Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Make sure that's in the frame. Yes. Okay. And we have You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Okay, yes, you are the bomb. Group number 1, you are the bomb, okay? You have been through a really tough time. I can sense it. I can feel it with your group. But I don't feel any sort of bitterness or any sort of negativity. I feel like you're someone who said, I've been through this and I'm going to make the best out of it. I'm not going to become bitter. I'm not going to become angry. I'm not going to start hating life. You're somebody who's starting to take everything in your life that you find beautiful and you're grateful for it. And not even the things you find beautiful, just everything. And the thing is, when your vibration rises, you will be attracting the thing that you want. This is that passion that's going to come in because you are the oracle, okay? You are raising your vibration, whether it be consciously or unconsciously. And when you raise your vibration, you're going to attract to you all the things that are like vibration. And if you're at a high vibration, those are usually really good things and things that are meant to be in your life and things that you want. So allow yourself to be happy in this situation. I also see with the You're already doing it, stop overthinking. When this person comes in, or when this companionship, partnership, job, passion comes in, you might start overthinking and saying, they're too good for me, or I don't deserve that. Because like I said, you've been through something, and sometimes those things that happen to you, like a heartbreak or like the loss of someone, you start to doubt yourself unconsciously. Even if you've built a wonderful foundation, sometimes those things do come in. And you shouldn't allow yourself to think badly of yourself. Whoever this person, the situation that comes in, is meant for you. It's what you need. It's what you deserve. It's a good thing. Don't allow yourself to self-sabotage it. Just make sure there is a balance. There always needs to be a healthy balance in everything that we do in life, whether that's love, whether that's a job. There needs to be balance. We need to have our alone time, and we need to have the time with our person, the time with our job, the time with our family, friends, time to eat, time to sleep. Okay, so make sure that you're keeping yourself grounded. Stay stable. And when these amazing things come in, allow them to be. Enjoy. You don't need to text him or her every night all the way until 5 a.m. just to make sure they don't lose interest, because they won't. They won't lose interest. Okay? Let's see what else we got for you. Pile number 1, we have I give blessings. Sorry, let me just move that here. I give blessings and I hold purity in high esteem. Yes. Group number 1, you need to love yourself. I feel like you already do. But I think you need to remind yourself, constantly remind yourself that you are the shit, okay? You need to love yourself, because this isn't only just romantic partnership, this is also romance with yourself. Love yourself, okay? When you have high self-esteem, that doesn't mean you're cocky, that doesn't mean you're narcissistic, it just means you say, hey, I'm beautiful, I have talent, I have the ability to do this and to do that. That person can like me because I don't need to be his type. I'm good just the way I am. And the people who love you just the way you are the right people for everyone, for us. And you give blessings. Your energy is something that people are so attracted to. Okay? You don't even need to worry about physicality, because your energy, you give off such wise energy, such balanced energy. Like, I feel safe with this. I feel like you're somebody who people can come to and talk to because you understand them. You listen to them. And the more you give, the more you receive. And I think all of this that you've been doing to make yourself a stronger person, to make yourself a wiser person, a more mature person, is going to pay off. And you're going to start receiving all of those things you've been wanting for a long time. But you need to have patience, and you need to make sure you're not losing that confidence in yourself. Okay, and the last card we have here is Legends. Learn from those who inspire you. We're never done learning, okay? I don't know if I've been saying group number 3. I don't know why I always do that. All right, group number 1, we always are learning. You are a beautiful person, and you've clearly already developed a lot of soul, a lot of self-esteem, a lot of clarity in your life, but you want to continue and you want to keep growing. So this is so true. Don't allow this thing that comes in, that's your manifestation, or that's the thing the universe wants you to have, as a moment where you can say, okay, I'm done. That was great, everyone. So great. My vibration was high. Now I can go low. No. Keep learning. If you have these passions, let's say you want to own your own company, or you want to become rich, or you want to be famous, or you want to fall in love with, I don't know, Leonardo DiCaprio, or you want him to fall in love with you, you need to continuously learn and grow, because as humans, we are never, ever, ever done growing. So don't allow this to stunt your growth. Continue. Move forward, okay, group number 1? All right, so that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe, like, leave a comment if this resonated. If it didn't, you know, you can always go see if someone else has another answer for you, but that's what I could see in this group. I really do hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Right, my group number 2 lovelies who chose the citrine. This is probably my favorite crystal. It just gives off so much positive energy. Also, I apologize if I say group number 3. I don't know if I already did it, but for some reason, I do that a lot. I don't know why. So yes, if I say group number 3, I do mean group number 2. Okay, so let's get started with your tarot. I'm actually gonna move that over there. All right, we have the Tower. Do not be afraid. Don't click out just yet. Okay, we have the 3 of Cups. I do not read reversals, by the way. Just putting that out there. There's already enough negativity. Well, not negativity, but there's just enough messages in upright tarot for, you know. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Star, and we have the 5 of Cups. Group number 2, what have you been going through? Group number 2, okay, what is it that you need to know? Well, you definitely have been through something, or you are going through something right now. You're going through something. You might have lost somebody. You might be dealing with anxiety or depression. That's kind of what I'm feeling with this group. I'm feeling like you're really tired. Like you're just really tired with everything that's going on. You miss fresh air. I feel like you have so many dreams, but you're afraid that you're not going to reach them. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, but you have the ability to, group number 2. Okay. I feel like some of you also have been betrayed by your friends, right? Because we have the 3 of Cups here. And this is the only one that when I actually pulled it, it was reversed, but I flipped it. But I'm not going to read it reverse, but that's just something to keep in mind. So you might have really, with the whole situation in the world right now, you might have lost touch with your friends and you feel a little bit lost. You feel lost. You're not really sure who you are. You're not sure who you are without him, without her, without them. Because I feel like right now you're really going through a moment where your whole world is just like shifting. It doesn't have to be necessarily like something intense really happened, but something intense is happening in you as a person. And I think you have a lot of dreams. You have dreams, a lot of them. You have a lot of wishes, a lot of things you want to happen. But you're doubting yourself. You're staring at all the things you've lost. You're staring at everything that you've lost, at, everyone who's betrayed you, everyone who's hurt you, every situation in life that's failed you. And you're like, you're trying to protect what's no longer there. I feel like you're trying to protect what's no longer there and the only thing you have left. You're like, okay, well, everything changed in my life, but I don't want this bad change anymore, so I'm just going to hold on to what I have. I'm going to keep this stable, and nothing's going to be able to hurt me anymore. Group number 2, that is not how you're going to get all the things you want. If you're trying to manifest, if you're trying to create new things in your life, good things in your life, you can't focus on the lack. You can't focus on the things that have happened to you. You have so much, possibility? No, not possibility. Well, you do have so much possibility, but there's so much in you that can do these things. You have the soul for it. You have the strength for it. It's just right now, it feels like everything's sort of shrouded. You're feeling a lot of what's going on right now. It's hitting you hard. It really is. And I feel like you've lost connection with who you were. Group number 2, what you need to do right now, you need to do a lot of self-reflection. I recommend doing some shadow work, journaling, okay? Connecting with your higher self, because you have all of this potential, that's the word, potential in you to have all of the things you want. If you think you can't have them, you can. I don't care what it is, you can have it. You can manifest anything. That's just basic, not just you, but anyone in the world can manifest anything. They believe they can have it. If you sense you already have it. What's lacking in your life is realizing how much you have, how much is available for you, how much is in the future coming for you, ready for you, and being grateful for what exists and for what has happened even. I'm not a huge looking towards the past person, but sometimes it's important for us to reanalyze the situations in our life that have hurt us. Like what's going on in the world right now. Yes, it's horrible and a lot of people are suffering for it. And you have probably suffered because of it. But I want you to see and try and see if you can find any of the positives and focus on that. Because focusing on lack and focusing on discord and what's not there, and all the negativity and all the bad things that have happened is not going to get you anywhere. I feel like it's like you're seeing the queen here. And it's like she's stable, right? Because the queen is very stable. She has the money she needs. She has the family she needs. She's happy. And I think that's how you feel right now. I think you feel satisfied. But deep down, you know, there is so much more for you. Group number 2, there is so much more out there in this world for you than just simply being satisfied. And you want change. You want a lot of it. And that is good. You want that good change. Because I know a lot of you might be saying, oh, I don't like change. I hate change. I was one of them too. Don't worry. But God, do I love good change when you meet new amazing people and when the awesome opportunities come knocking at your door. It's so exciting. And you want them, and I can see that you want them, but you're trying to say, no, I'm fine. I'm fine here. I'm fine with how I am. I'm stable. That's all that matters. But you need more than stability. You need more than stability. You want to adventure. You want to explore. You want to fall in love intensely. You want to live life. And that is so fine. That is more than fine. That's what you need to do. So do it. Change your mindset. Change the way you're thinking. Address your thoughts. Because thoughts are things. It's so important for us to learn how to control our thoughts. All right, let's see your oracle. We have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Yes. And we have Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Who or what is triggering you? What is it that is keeping you in this state? What is it that's making you upset? What is it that's making you focus on all of the lack? On all of the cups spilled? Because right now it feels like your mind is like a half empty. How is it? Half cup, half empty? Because there's half full and half empty. Yeah, you're like on the half empty part where you're like, this is what's missing. Address the situations in your life. If there's someone treating you wrong, talk to them or cut them off. Do what you can to change your life right now. If that means cutting someone off, if that means, trying to find a new job, because I know a lot of people don't want to just quit their jobs and start something new because it's risky and they're afraid of it, then just at least start looking for a new job. Or you want to meet someone, get outside. I know it's hard right now, but try. Go to a place that you think you could meet someone, or start online, or just find the things that you want in your life. Look for them, because you will find them. And that's that shadow work you need to do. You need to address these things inside of you. What about you triggers you? What about you when someone says it or you see it in someone else makes you upset? Maybe it's someone who's too jealous, or maybe it's someone who is too negative, or maybe it's someone who arrives late. It could be as simple as that. If that triggers you, look towards yourself, look inwards. Say, do I do that? Because it might be a part of you that you're afraid to address. And we have, how can you mother yourself? You need to love yourself, group number 2. You really need to. You really need to do the things for you. This is no longer about him, her, or they. This is no longer about that. This is about you. You need to be selfish right now. You need to be really selfish. Take time for you. If you need to journal every morning when you wake up, you do that. And if you say you don't have time, make time. You need to care for yourself. You need to care for your well-being, no matter what that takes. All right, let's see what else we have for you. Hi, lovely group number 2. We have, I regard all our, I just tripped over my words. I regard all altars with respect, and I advance through my own abilities. You see, you have the potential. You can do it all. You don't need anyone else. You don't. you really don't need these friends. You're gonna have them. You'll have the friends you want, you'll have the romance you want, but you don't need it. You don't need it because you have enough inside of you to create the life you want, to create the opportunities you want. I regard all altars with respect. You know what this makes me think right here? That's the tower. Those are your tower moments. You see that? Those are towers. She's regarding them with respect. She's feeding the river. She's not looking at this and saying, you know, oh, screw you, you screwed up my life. She's regarding it with respect. Like I said, do not look at all the things that have happened to you as these, oh, so horrible things, no matter how bad they are. We all go through shitty experiences, and for some people, they're worse than others, but everyone feels intensely at one point or another in their life, and it is the most difficult thing to look at that situation and feel grateful for it. So if you can't feel grateful just yet, that is fine, but regard it with respect. Don't hate on it. Doesn't mean you have to love it, but just say, okay, you happened. This person left, this person broke your heart, this job fired me, I lost so-and-so. It happened. And leave it there. Don't give it a negative, don't give it a positive. Just respect it from afar. You happened, I'll leave you there. That's it. And as you start to raise your vibration, as you start to mother yourself, take care of yourself, love yourself, you're going to be able to see more of the bright side of things. All right, and your last card here we have is cheer up, live in the moment. Live in the moment. The past is the past. It happened, there's no changing it. The future, it's nice to look forward, but if the future is causing you anxiety, it's not worth it because the future doesn't exist. Every single moment that you are alive is in the present. There is nothing else except the present moment. Time is an illusion. Yes, time existed, time will exist, but everything is lived in the present moment. Right now, you're watching this video. Clearly, if you have the ability to watch this video at this moment, right now, this second that I'm saying this, right now there are no problems. In this moment. Doesn't mean there isn't a problem in general in your life. But right now as you're watching this video, there isn't a fire in your house, because if not, you wouldn't be watching this. You'd be taking care of the fire. Just because a lot of things are happening in your life, when you go to sleep at night, it's not happening then. Sure, it's present, it's in the air, it hangs there, but it's not happening in the moment. So live in the moment. Try your best to realize that everything that's happening right now is okay. And I just heard this and I need to tell you. If you are worried about anything, you can handle it. Anything that comes your way, anything, you can handle it. You have the ability. You can do it. You can handle it. Anything that comes in the future, you can handle it. Anything that's from your past, you can handle it. I'll recommend you guys to read Eckhart Tolle, either The Power of Now or A New Earth. I've read those books, and for me, it's all about living in the moment, and it changed my life. And I really think it could help you. Group number 2, you have so much potential. And I think once you get past this moment in time where you're feeling sad, alone, just a lot of lack in your life, it's gonna be really, really good. Because this card telling you to cheer up means that there's something to be happy about. If it's not here now, it will be here soon. All right, group number 2, I wish you guys the best. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I really do hope this resonated, so feel free to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your opinions. And yes, all right, so I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye. All right, last but not least, group number 3 with the celestite. Beautiful energy with this crystal. Ooh, let me get comfortable here. All right, we're gonna start off with your tarot. We have the Empress. I really hope I'm putting that in the camera. I'm not used to a tripod. The Fool. The Six of Cups. The King of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords. Beautiful energy with this deck. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, I'm sorry if you hear that in the background. Okay, group number 3. We're starting with the Empress. I'm so sorry if you hear that in the back. That's so loud. Okay, group number 3, we are starting with the Empress. Hello, prosperity. Hello, power. You guys are cool. That's the energy I'm getting. You're like the type of person I really want to get to know. Okay? Some of you might be moms. But a lot of you, I'm going to tell you right now, you're embarking on a new journey. Woo! You are embarking on a new journey. There are new beginnings. What do you need to know right now? Yeah, things are happening. Things are coming. Okay. I'm trying to see here because I have a slight feeling of love-ish, kind of. It's not super strong, but I have a feeling that some of you already might have met somebody, or someone from your past has come up again. I feel like you guys are super independent, and you're trying to make a choice here. You're trying to figure out, do I let this person into my life? Do I let this happen? You know, if this is a job or a person, because it could be both. It could be something that you also really wanted as a child. You know how we all have like those dreams as children and we kind of forget about them, or we choose to forget about them, and then they come at some point in the future and you're like, do I have the opportunity? Do I want to go for it? That's kind of what I feel. And you're trying to make a choice because you have developed something for yourself. I feel like you're someone, you already have a lot of your life together. I feel like you already know a lot about who you are and about your situation and about what you want. But I think there is something that's coming in here that's kind of saying like, yeah, you might think you know what you want, but oh boy, do I have something for you. And I feel like someone's coming in with an offering. That could be romance, it could be a job, it could be a friendship. I have a feeling it's either a job or a romance, to be honest. But I have a feeling this is something you've thought about before. This is something if it's a person, you've known them. It doesn't mean it's an ex. It just means there's someone that maybe you didn't really pay attention to, or when you were young, you saw them, maybe you had like a quick little interest, maybe they were like a hallway crush. And if it was a job, it was maybe something that as a child you were like, oh, I want to be a baker, or I want to be, I don't know, an artist. And now it's like there's actually an opportunity coming in. There is something that's like, hey, like I'm here, like notice me. And you're not so sure yet. You're kind of stuck. You're like, what choice do I make? Do I say yes? Do I say no? Do I give it some time? Because you are, look at you, you're the Empress. This is the King, okay? This isn't the Empress, this is the King. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's not at all. It's actually a really good thing. It's something that's going to bring you prosperity in general in your life. But you are the Empress. Okay? You are a goddess in this sense here. Like, you make the boys go loco, or the girls. Or the girls. People want you at their workplaces. They want your experience, or they want you in their life. You're the type of person that they come to and they're like, hey, can we like get a drink together sometime? And you're kind of like, I'll think about it. And just that gets people excited. They're like, okay. But this thing that's being offered to you, this opportunity that's coming in, this new beginning, it's not bad. It's just something you're not completely sure about. And that's why she's here. She's blindfolded. She has a choice. And the choice is equal, right? Because when you're blindfolded and you have the same length of sword, you're not sure which one's better. How am I supposed to know, right? And I think you're kind of confused. You might be a bit stuck. You're like, should I do this? Should I do that? I'm honestly here to tell you, whatever choice you have to make, both outcomes are equally positive, okay? Both outcomes are equally positive, because I think you are going to do whatever you need to do with both choices to succeed, to be happy, because you know that. So I feel like some of you might have been wondering, like, what choice should I make? Really, it's the one that you feel most connected to, the one that makes you feel happy inside, or there's like this little voice in your head that's like, go with this one. And if it's a little voice that's not coming from fear, then go with that. Go with the one that excites you the most. You might be not completely sure of it, right? Because if it's like a job and it's saying, go be an artist, you might already have a business at home. So if you want to start pursuing art, is really not, threatening your stability. It's just, it'll be something extra. But you might be afraid, because a lot of artists are, not just painters, but writers and musicians, afraid to actually start what they want to do. And it's common. And even if, you are stable in your life and you want to take up painting or music, singing, dancing, writing as a hobby, it can be difficult sometimes because you're afraid to start. And I think you here have the ability to get a lot of good things done, get a lot of shit done. But this is a good new beginning. This is a new beginning that you kind of have to step a little bit away from the logical, okay? Step a little bit away from the logical and take more of a risk. Take the risk. When this comes into your life, if it isn't here already, when this comes into your life, go with the thing that makes you happy. Go with the one that makes your soul sing. That's what you need to know right now. What you need to know right now, group number 3, is this new journey, this full moment, you are going to make it work however way you go. But do not ignore it. Do not ignore it, okay? If you need to make a choice, make a choice. Don't ignore it. If a past person comes into your life, listen to what they have to say. Again, don't worry. It doesn't have to be an ex, unless it's an ex you really want in your life. Someone who, it could have worked out if it wasn't for distance, if it wasn't for, I don't know, he went to that school, or she went to that country, or she decided, I don't know, just for some reason where you guys split, where you weren't, lacking love. But you chose to because it was kind of what had to be done. Don't ignore this coming in, okay? Because you are in control. You are in control of the situation. You really are. Let's see what else your oracle cards have to say. We have don't dim to fit in. Ooh, and we have leap. I love when the cards, they tell me that I'm doing okay. Don't dim to fit in. Okay, you know what also? Like I said, you're very put together. You are, the mature person that people see you like, oh, they've got their life together. Oh, they're so elegant, or oh, this or that. But you have a side of you that wants to go have fun. You have a part of you that wants to do all these cool things. Allow yourself to. It doesn't matter what Susan, hey, if your name's Susan, I love you, but Susan or so-and-so, that's just the first name that came to my head. So if there's a Susan watching, that's really good, because that means you need to watch this. It doesn't matter what they say, okay? Yeah, if you go after your dream of, I don't know, becoming a painter, or you start going out with Billy that you knew from, high school, and people are gonna be like, oh my God, did you hear that she's doing this now? Don't care, okay? Because this is you. You have so much light inside of you, so much radiance. You have, it's so exciting, everything that's gonna happen for you if you allow yourself to. They don't matter. Their opinions literally do nothing to you. Okay, so if you are the established businesswoman, businessman, or you're a lawyer, or you're a doctor, because, I kind of feel like you guys are in some sort of situation where you're, making good money and you're stable. Don't be afraid to pursue something fun. Okay, if you are a doctor and you want to go take salsa classes, go take salsa classes. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks. Screw them. You literally can do anything. And look, leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. So if you're worried of it not working out, like I said, you will make it work. The universe will help you make it work. But go for it. Just do it. Oh, I'm excited for you guys. I'm hyped. We have I invoke laughter. And I honor virtue. You guys really need to be true to yourself, okay? Because you are very, I think you're very sexy. I think you're really interesting, but you also have this sort of image of something, okay? You have an established image amongst the community, amongst a group of people. People know you as, I don't know, Mary down the street, the self-made businesswoman, or John, the wealthy lawyer, or you have a very established look amongst people, It could, and if you are younger and you're in high school or something like this, you might have for a long time said, oh, I want to be this, I want to be, I want to be a judge. I don't know, I keep going back to judge and law. I don't know, I'm trying to think of other careers. I want to work in computer science, or I want to be a psychologist, and you've said it over and over, and now people see you as that. Don't be afraid to change your mind. Lord knows I did, and it's the happiest decision I ever made in my mind. I told myself 1,000 times, oh, I'm gonna do psychology. And then in one moment to another, my life kind of fell apart, and I was like, nope, I'm good. And I started to pursue something that's more artistic, and it is scary, but it's so exciting. It's scary, passionate, yay. So you need to be yourself, because it's going to be so beautiful when you fully commit to you. Because the amount of things you're going to start bringing into your life, the amount of opportunities and wealth that will come into your life once you say yes to you, is going to be fantastic. Invoke laughter. Be happy. I just feel like you guys, you are happy people, or you at least have your happy moments, but I think you need to let go a little bit. Let go just a little bit and let yourself let loose, okay? Oh, I just had deja vu. That's crazy. Okay, this group, wow. She's holding on to those swords so tight. You know what? Just let go of the swords. Let go. Just let it go. Let loose. Just kind of go with the flow. Go after what you want. I just have a feeling of, letting go of your hair and shaking it off. Just shake it all off. That's what I see, and I honor virtue. You need to be honest with yourself. Group number 3, you really need to be honest with yourself. Be honest with who you are. Be honest with what you want in love, what you want in life. And the moment you are honest, the moment you are clear on what it is that you want, and what life you want it is that you want to live. What? You get what I'm saying. I think you do. It's going to be amazing. And last but not least, we have Battle of the Blues, take steps towards positive change. Yes. Though I don't feel like right now you're necessarily going through a really like sad time, I do feel like you may be stressing a little bit with this, especially this choice, this decision. Really, I'm going to tell you right now, what does the universe need you to know? Follow your soul, your soul's calling. What is it your heart is telling you to do? Don't listen to your ego. Don't listen to that little negative voice in your head that's like acting out of fear and saying, no, don't do that because you know, it's too risky. No. Listen to the voice that's telling you, I want to do this because it's what I've wanted to do all my life, no matter what. You know, screw the consequences. Because I think, again, like I said, I feel like you're in a position where you can say that, where you can say, screw the consequences. So take the steps towards a positive change. Take steps towards making your life exactly what you want. Because there's so much opportunity here to really be living a crazy, beautiful life. So the universe needs you to know, just go for it. Just do it. All right, group number 3, that is all I have for you, I think. Yes. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please remember to take what resonates, leave whatever doesn't behind. If you like this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I'd love to know how you feel, your opinions. If this resonated, I'd love to know how. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.